Hari Om. Now that we are almost coming to the end of the second chapter, the Sankhya Tattva Jnana is now making its presence felt by a louder impulse. The beats can be heard here, and the shloka is being addressed to one who has already been given the title of Mahabaho, the mighty armed. It is a Laukika Padavi. In the transactional world, in the Vyavharika Vishwa, Arjuna is a man par excellence, one of the most reputed, one of the most feared warrior, one of the most honest, duty bound prince. Juxtaposed to the Laukika Utkarsha, which we are constantly striving for, Paramarthika Utkarsha is not something that we recheck or check for ourselves. Whom do we call a successful person? A person who has created enormous amount of wealth. The question here is, one who has created enormous wealth, the top 10 billionaires of the world today, if we see them, can we label them as blissful people? If that was so, then why a person of Jeff Bezos' standing should divorce his wife at this age? Something is amiss. If the noble lords, if they are the one who are the standard examples of achieving the excellence, then we do not see, as Meenakshi ji mentioned about Einstein, and so also is the case of Sir C.V. Raman. In fact, Sir C.V. Raman was a person who was little, I won't say arrogant, but was definitely had an aura about himself. After returning from receiving the Nobel Prize, his sister came to meet him with a small child, her own small child. And she spoke to his brother that you are a Nobel laureate now, and I wish that Subramaniam, the Lord, will help my child also to reach the same height as yours. To which Sir C.V. Raman replied that Nobel laureates are not born in every house. You may be my sister, but mind well, intellect is not spread so easily by the Lord to everyone. The statement smelled of the darpa, abhiman. The lady went back, the sister went back with a vow that I will not come back to your house unless my child also becomes a Nobel laureate. And as the luck would have it, the scientist Nobel laureate C. Chandrasekhar, who worked in astrophysics and got the Nobel Prize for it, was the same son. The gist is, howsoever successful you may be in the form of yasha, kirti, satta, sampatti, and pratishtha in laukika vishwa, you may be an absolute pauper in paramarthika vishwa. Laukika vishwa is a matter of time. Well within the span of our own life, the laukikata takes crests and troughs. We are suddenly having good amount of money, suddenly we become pauper. Marilyn Monroe, so-called heart throb of the world, was having a thorn inside the heart, which led to tremendous amount of depression. simply by looking at the face of Michael Jackson, people used to cry, shout, shed tears, and what not stupidities. We have seen all that. And the man, gentleman himself, was an absolute broken person inside. None of us are aware how much wealthy our great grandfather was, because we have forgotten. The world has forgotten. How many of us remember on a daily basis Chandragupta Maurya? How many of us on a daily basis remember Genghis Khan, the mighty lord of half of the universe? What it means is, Indriyanam Jarayanti Tejah, Kathopanishad. Everything in a Laukika Artha, howsoever big and mighty you may be, Parikshita was almost owning. We're talking of Arjuna's children now. Parikshita was almost owning the entire earth and got into shivers when he was cursed by the son of a Rishi, saying that you shall die from the bite of a snake within 7 days. Maharaj, within 7 days, was such a threat to a mightiest of the mighty Parikshita Raja. We are the small fries in the entire ocean, and yet we have so much of pride about ourselves. So Lord Vasudeva, with a mystic smile, is telling to Arjuna, Arjuna, you may be a Mahabhao, but you shall be entitled for that title provided you are able to annihilate the enemies, those enemies which are not seen, but which are residing within you. And how they are residing? Because they are in the graha. Mind well, the word graha, which means home. Graha in Sanskrita is defined in a very funny way. We always call home is a place where you stay. No, sir, that is not the definition in Sanskrit. Gruha is a place where guests are allowed to stay. Where guests do not say stay, and still if you have a house, it is called a durona. Durona means a house. Graha means a home. And home means the place where guests are allowed to stay. Another reason why Griha word has come, the word Gru means to offer havi to the yajna. With utmost respect, when you intend somebody to stay in your place, you offer ablutions to the yajna, so you offer hospitality to the guest. That place is called Graha, and precisely that is what we have done by allowing the Vishayas to come inside through the Indriyas and reside in us, in our Antakarana, which is Graha. And the place where such guests, which we feel wanted but are truly destroying our inner peace, are with great effort removed from the house, they are called Nigraha. The one who has removed these unwanted guests from the Antakarana with great amount of restraint. The complete restraint. Neither the Vishayas are allowed to get in, nor the house is allowed to get out to catch hold of the Vishayas. There are two ways things can happen. Close the door so that nobody enters. But what to do if the person inside wants to go out towards the subjects? Indriyebhya paravartho sthapanam swaswa golake. Taking the indriyas from the vishayas and setting them back to their places. Oh eyes, go back to your socket. Do not look at that lady who is walking on the road. She is nothing else but the Saundarya aspect of Lord. So get all your stupid concepts about the flesh. Etan masa vasadi vikaram manasi vichintaya varam varam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. See, the problem and solution in Bhaja Govinda is given simultaneously. Every problem is enumerated and the ointment is given by the Drupada, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. If the Antakarna itself wants to project itself outside, Prakshipta, Prakshepana, the mind is projecting on its own. Why? Because of the old comfortable pillows of memories. Somewhere with some lady, I had spent some time that gave me happiness. Now I want to repeat it. मजा मजाक हो जाता है, मजाक किया जाता है, मजाक करने की आदत लगी है. And over the period, what period? Umpteen numbers of births, sir. It has been ingrained. Vasana. How do I recorrect it? Exactly where the physician approaches a patient. How much is the dehydration? Very bad. Start IV, intravenous. It's not so bad. Ask him to be on liquids. Yes, there is dehydration, but maybe because he had just had a run or a jog. So ask him to just sip some water and rest and relax. It will be all right. All depends on the patient's condition. So, who is the Bhishaka? Who is the physician here? Yourself. And who is the patient here? Yourself. Aham Bhishakaha, aham Rugnaha. Self-check to know how much deep the vasanas have penetrated. That would decide how the indriyas will behave. We see a lot of criminal series on the television. If at all one is watching it, then you should utilize that even watching of television into Adhyatma. We see there are deranged minds, sociopaths there. Their minds are preoccupied with something. All the fetishes that we see in abnormal sexual perversions is nothing else but the heightened thought processes of getting involved into the Vishaya. There is a bazaar outside of the Vishayas. Every day we venture out, enormous number of items kept for selling. Not kept for selling, kept for enticing. The world for us is a world of enticements. Gurudev has used a beautiful word and deliberately. Tyrannical indriyas. Tyrannical, that means devastating. Shurasya dhara. On a razor blade we are walking. If one remembers this always and he is awake, then he will realize how difficult it is. That is why Tukaram Maharaj said, Ratrandina Amma Yuddhacha Prasanga. Every day and night we have battle to fight. Why? Because he was a saint and a Jagrata. We are so stupefied. We don't even know that we are walking on a razor's edge. We are indulging in the bleeding. A slight favorable situation in business or in personal life, we forget God. A slight debacle in life. Hey Bhagavan, where are you? Why me? दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न कोई। सुख में सुमिरन करे, तो दुख काहे को होए। When things are all right, right then and there, thank the past deeds and focus on Indriya Nigraha. The essence of entire Buddhi Yoga and Sankhya Yoga is now coming to one word, Nigrahatani. Nigrahitani. Nigraha. Eradicate the vasanas that you have about the subjects, the wrong assumption, interpretation of the world that I am staying in. We are so ingrained in this avidya that we do not even remember that we are baddha jiva, bound people in most of the times of our life, because we are so engrossed in day-to-day activities. Aaj ye karunga, kal wo karunga. Again, some stupid ideas like I will make a beautiful big house, again a hammock on the back end, cold wind is blowing, wife has just made a good cup of tea or coffee, then I will be studying Bhagavad Gita. Sir, by that time, you will not be able to see, because after having a cataract, you cannot see an Eiffel Tower. So you have to undertake the journey now. It's already late. Better late than never. That is why Shankaracharya, while commenting on this bhashyam, on this particular shloka, says, Laukika Vaidika Vyavaharaha Avidya Karyatvat. Avidya Nivrutto Avidya Karya Nivartante. Just cross check with oneself. There are about 10-15 people we have come together to discuss Bhagavad Gita, but it is so much under in our mind. Presume that first Pradeep ji will speak, then Balaji Maharaj will speak, then Falana will speak. That means that duality is ingrained in the consciousness. When the organizer puts this sequence of speakers, he does not even realize that the speakers are identified by different names, Nama Rupa. It is all one consciousness. It has already evaporated. This is called embedded in Ajnana or Avidya. The world is nothing else but Krishna. Doesn't come to the mind, because first the world itself means first me, then mine and my. Me separate, world separate, and then Krishna separate. No, sir. This understanding doesn't work. This is Ajnana and Avidya. And why this is happening? Because there is a powerful indriya called Manam. Manaha Shashtani Indriyani Prakruti Sthani Karshate. Akarshan is towards the Prakruti. But the one who is actually standing 24/7, there the manam na karshate. His name itself himself is Krishna, the one who has karshana. But the mind is having south pole and trying to touch the south pole to the south pole of Krishna. So there is a Vijay Sajatiya pole. It will not attract. You need to reorient. Our north pole should be going towards the south pole. That means Padam of Krishna and my head north pole. If they come together, then there is Krishna Mayata. If this is the case, then Tasmat Yasya Mahabaho Nigrahatini Sarvashaha. Bhagavad Gita is there. So no word, no comma can come. It is Bhagavan's word. Sarvashaha Paravairagya. Imagine a person who is completely unconscious yet able to use his indriyas. It sounds a little paradoxical, but imagining is not a problem. He's completely unconscious. All his indriyas are working and the mind is also working. What will be happening to this man? Everything will exist the way it is existing. Only thing is there is no effect. This becoming unconscious to the world is possible when subconscious is constantly alert. Once this nigraha comes into the picture, indriyani, indriya arthebhyah, two things, indriya artha, indriya eyes, indriya artha, a lady walking on the road. So what is to be removed? The lady has to be removed. How many times physically you will do it? You will be tired and exhausted because they will be everywhere. Today, if it is not the lady, it will be iPhone 12. If it is not iPhone 12, then my child. If not my child, then my shirt. If not my shirt, then little more hair on my head. If not that, a cute, beautiful, spotless, blemishless skin. The object will never end. They have not. And what a great stupidity. We have observed it. All we needed was a bicycle when in the school. And that time, everybody, a person was considered rich if he had Bajaj scooter. Now, four-wheelers do not make any sense because only Porsche, Panamera, 911. What has happened? The boundaries are getting pushed. The objects are same. So one is object. Second is the mind. So which is better? Are we going to close all the taps wherever they are leaking? Or you want to close the source of the water? Maharaj, the source of the water is difficult to close, but that is the best option. Dosha drushtya muhurmuhu. Realizing the doshas, shutting off the mind, the shama part, the practice will start from Dhamma. And what is Dhamma? Isolate. What is Shama? Solitude. First isolate. How do you isolate? Cut off all the social media. Sir, you are not the most important person in the world. Nobody is interested in knowing how much you ate today. Why do you declare? Maza nahi aata hai. I am in Himalayas on this point. Why do you want to declare it to the world? Twitter. Don't tweet. There is nothing sweet in that tweet. Why? That increases the ego presence. Cut off, shut off all unwanted things. Upadvyapam. Restrict yourself to the vyapam. You have two children, one wife, one family, one office, one home. Parents, do not extend the relatives to chacha ki, mami ki, tau ki, beti ki shadi. It is a stupidity of the highest order. You cannot be a sannyasi, but you can have a sannyasta vritti by reducing the number of physicalities of the objects. Dhammam. Then do not attempt to go closer to the objects. Nobody has died in this world by not watching the Netflix. I can conclusively tell you that. Amazon Video has nothing to play in our life. it makes mockery of our life with wastage of time. But what to do, sir? The mind is so much used to getting into so many things. All right, give that monkey a beautiful subject. And what is the subject? Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. You have Lord Himself as a subject and object. Keep involving the mind as much possible into the Lord Saguna Puja. Automatically, Shamadama Abhyas will be complete. Then what will happen? The intellect will start settling down, the bubbling, the bursting, the projecting part of the antakarana will start slowing down. And what is the immediate result? Every single thought that is curtailed gives rise to happiness. Happiness is not in thinking or projecting the thoughts. Happiness is seizing the thoughts. And as the peace will develop, there will be a nectar that will be tested by us of the shanti that we get. Once that nectar is tested, then sahajata will come for the efforts. That is the reason why for such a person, Gurudev says, he is a hero, mighty arm. Therefore, the suggestion is that he can and must try to win over his, he can, one, and must. This is called hukum, order. This is Gurudeva's order. What is the order? He can, that means it is possible, and he must, that means he ought to do that. Actually, this statement is smelling of Madhusudan Saraswati. Who knows? Gurudeva has studied so many things, or without study, he had knowledge, only he knows. Because Madhusudan Saraswati is in commentary, has used the same words. But at the same time, it does not mean that you become enemy of your enemies. Your indriyas are your enemies, so you become enemy of enemies and start destroying the indriyas. There are many atireki sadhaka. If you go to Himalayas and other places, there's some person who is putting his arm up and standing like that for 20 years. This is called distraction. It is not approved. I am so much involved into this sexual thoughts. Let me get castrated. That is not the solution. जंगल जाए जोगी दुनिया रमोले दाढ़ी बढ़ा के जोगी होई गले हिजड़ा. Even in the jungle, sir, you will go, but you will be going away from the objects. The whole objects are there in the head, you are carrying them there. So the lady that troubled you or concentration when you were in the city will trouble you when you go into the jungle. Mind well, because she is residing in the mind, not outside. It is very difficult to stay in this world, sir. The world is not the difficulty. The mind is the difficulty, because the world is existing in the mind. Sense debility is not a sign of a better knowledge. Gurudeva himself enjoyed Shrikhandam. That means it's a game to be played, not to be shunned. But to play the game, there is an art and a tactic that should be learned. So, while playing the game amongst the children, when an adult comes there, he plays the game with heart's content with his own child. We do play with our child, isn't it? Okay, now you beat me, then I will beat you. This is whatever we do. At the heart of heart, we know the game is on, but I am not into it. Once you get in the game with full involvement of the ego, then it is going to be very difficult. Then it is like this, I want to do this, but I am doing this. I want to be into the nivrutti marga, but I am into the pravrutti marga. Dil mein jaga ka jo mukaddama tha, aaj uski roobkari hai. Every day in the night, when you will be in your own court of mind, there will be Vadi and Prativadi. The accused and the defendant, one mind will say you did a bad thing today, the other mind will say I'm sorry, but what can I do, I'm not able to control. Dil mein jagah ka jo muqaddama tha, aaj uski roobkari hai. And that is why Gurudev says, try to live in freedom by achieving perfect control over tyrannical sense organs. Tyrannical means those who create tyranny. Exactly the same thing Kabir Maharaj says. 5 हिरना 25 हिरनी. 5 हिरना, 5 तत्व, 25 tattvas of Sankhyas, Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, Panchamahabhuta, Tanmatra. 5 हिरना 25 हिरनी, इनमें एक चतुरना. तोए मार तेरो मांस बिकावे, तेरे खाल का करेंगे बिछोना. These 5 and 25 tattvas, these so-called panchendriyas, they will kill you, they will skin you alive and make a hammock out of it, and they will make you roll in that hammock. This is what Kabir Maharaj says. This is called tyrannical sense organs. As opposed to this, the knowledgeable person, ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti sanyami. Nisha nitaram sherate yasmin iti nisha. Naktam chara. Naktam chara. The English word nocturnal has come from this Sanskrit naktam chara. Naktam means those who are active in the night. Madhusudan Saraswati Maharaj has taken 2 examples for this Nisha Achara. Owl and a crow. A crow can see in the day, but is completely blind in the night. An owl is completely blind in the day and completely active, and he can see in the night. The way we look at the world and get stupefied by the duality because of the coverage of the ajnanam or avidya, because of destruction of avidya, with clear eyes, a yogi or the Sanyami or the Brahmajnani can see the world. When you do not understand anything what is happening, it is called darkness, tamas. And such a darkness is nisha. So where we see the darkness, they see the light. Where we see the light, they see the darkness. What is our light? What is our Jagrati? Duality. Me, mine, and the world. This is called our Jagrati. They don't know this. For them, this is Nisha, night. And what is our Nisha? Oh, what is Brahman? I've heard about it. I don't know. But people say that you can be Brahmajnani. There's something called Atma. I don't know where it resides. I've never had an experience. All experience I have is, oh, I am so and so. How dare you talk to me like that? Do you know who I am? Unfortunately, we do not know who I am, but still we ask the question, do you know who I am? How dare you speak to me like this? Sir, nobody can speak to you because there is only one Atman. But since we do not know this, we are in darkness. Well, for them, they are in Jagrut Avastha because how would they call anything else as else? Because they see Sarvatram Ekatvam Anupashyati, Ishavasya Upanishad. Na kahu se dosati, na kahu se bair. There is no distinguishing factor. And if that is the case, na atmavidaha karmani adhikaraha. That is why when certain things are happening in the world, we know I am doing this in the world so that I can get this, so that this is all my nisha. For that realized soul, karmani akarmam yah pashyet. In Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, this shloka comes. Karmani akarmanyam yah pashyeta. What we feel we are doing, he says nothing is being done. And akarmani cha karmaya. That difficult shloka can be understood in the perspective of this. So that is why, that is because we have a coverage on our mind of ajnana. Gurudeva called that as a goggle. So those who Google do wear the goggle on the mind. That is why world as viewed through a colored window glass plane must look colored. When this coloring medium is removed, coloring medium, Gurudev is indirectly hinting at Avachedavada or Bimba Pratibimba-vada, depending upon whether you believe in Sureshwaracharya or you believe in others. But the gist is, there is definitely something wrong the way I think about the world. So unless this fundamental aspect is kept in mind that whatever I am doing is wrong in adhyatmika manner, in paramarthika satta, and I need to change it, and I need to change my night into the day of the yogi, and my day into night of the yogi, that is called yoga nidra. And for that, what is needed? It is not that you desire today and tomorrow you will be a yogi. Cannot be, sir. Why? Because you both were at the same point. You fell down, he scaled up. So what is the choice now? Start scaling up. And scaling up is sattva guna. How do I scale up? Inch by inch. Why? Because I came down inch by inch. And how do I go up inch by inch? Be immersed in the satsanga, be immersed in the sadvichara, ahara, vihara, vichara, avoid the vikar. Shanai shanai hi rupe, steady, धीरे 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 रे मना, धीरे सब कुछ होए, माली सिंचे 100 घड़ा, ऋतु आए फल होए. No gadbad, sir, no hurry. You cannot. Everything depends upon your past. So keep taking steps one by one. Hold on to the rope called Gurudeva, so that there is no chance of falling anywhere, and be sure the rope will lead because it is held by none else by Gurudeva. Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Santa Jnaneshwara, Santa Tukaram, Gurudeva, Tapovan Maharaj, all are holding the rope. Unfortunately, I have a habit of holding the snake rather than the rope. Can't help, sir. The bite will be there, poisoning will happen, you will fall down. To avoid that, the two shlokas tell us, keep walking, holding the sat sanga sat vichar together by increasing sattva guna and controlling. The gist of the matter is sanyata indriyata. Sanyata indriyata. So work on indriyas, including mind. Hari Om.